Well, guys, you know how it was. It was an exciting time or exciting weekend of football in terms of what happened yesterday. So there's a lot that we need to talk about. Our Brendan Peterson, we need to talk about Coach Wadu, Wandile Duba, the co-coaches. There's a lot that we need to speak about. But for today, I'm thinking we're just gonna talk about Indabaka Oswin because there's certain people who feel like Apollo's goal should have stood. Now, you know what happened yesterday, Buffet. You guys saw it. You were at the stadiums. Unfortunately, I've missed certain important things that I should have brought along, but I think for the fact that I've tried and I've understood what needs to be done, next time, Nanganjane, things will be a lot better and things would be much, much different because I forgot the lights, number one. Number two, like in my interview, I did not plan ahead with okay. I can have those fans who will be at the stadium, people who know football trends with QP. So most people that are interviewed on that day, it was people who I do not know. And I'm sure Nabo Bangangas, so at least if it was people who knew me, it would have been a lot better. But other than that, thank you guys so much, for being there, appreciating the work, what I'm trying to do. But we will get to that. And I think by later on, as time goes on, things would be much, much better. I enjoy doing what I'm doing. So yeah, big ups to that. Well, talking about, Oswin Apollo's goal, we do have Utatana Victor Hlungwani. And on today's video, guys, let's just focus on the goal from Oswin Apollos, and then also we talk about Coach Absalom Wadu because quite interesting what he's saying. So with the goal, for me, I feel like it was an offside, guys. It was an offside. The referee raised the flag because Ubonile, and so the angle that we got to see was not the proper one. Hence, we could not be able to see definitely, okay, this is an offside or it's not an offside, for people who were watching on the screens. So those who were in the stadium, I don't know about you guys, but other people were on the other side, so it was a bit difficult to be able to see. But you will be the judge of that. For me, I believe it was an offside, but we will take it to Isoka Zone, and then tomorrow I will update you in terms of the line, because at the end of the day, being in the stadium doesn't mean you get to see everything the way you are supposed to see it. So with that being said, Go Liga Police, for me, it was an offside. And obviously he's spoken about Tunhlovu, OCB, so Sibelebele, everything that happened. For me, I feel like the biggest thing in Guatemala was the fight. That was not quite good to look at. I was not happy about that. Attacking our players on their own half, that was quite uncalled for. So if you remember, Ambajita, they had to go back to the dressing room just for, a warm up. They couldn't do it earlier. They had to go back, relax a bit, and then kind of gave Bazo Poma to warm up. So it's quite confusing. It's quite confusing. I'm still not understanding why it happened the way it happened. But nevertheless, I'm happy. Kaizer just played and we managed to get it through. I wish they can do something about what happened. Someone needs to pay something so that and it stops there, because we're still gonna have derbies. You have to remember this thing, Buffet, too. We are rivals in the field, but outside we need to be able to talk. So there was someone who said outside we can be able to talk, we can be able to do what needs to be done as supporters, because at the end of the day, it's cutting thing. You find that I'm a Kosi supporter, and then I have a friend who is an Orlando Pirates supporter. We organize transport, Samba Sonkesi Stadium. What does that then implicate if what is happening in the field of play happens that way, with what happened yesterday? And then manje thina masesihamba kumele senze njani? Kumele sesilwe because of what we saw. I don't think that was a good idea. Even the players themselves, after each and every game, Abachita, they talk to each other. I saw Upobe Ntawong speaking with both Umfundo and Umfukeng after the game. So we have to understand, guys, it's just football. But also, I don't know. Anyways, Coach Wado, he says he will take his just yesterday, celebrated a point. Well, for him, he doesn't understand because at the end of the day, I've said this before, guys. Coach Absalom Wado, for me, I don't think he's the greatest coach. People would argue otherwise. I know he might even win the league, but for me, I think it's all in the works of what Orlando Pirates has been doing. But I'm not going to take anything away from him. Obviously, he does his job. There are certain things that he has done differently, but I feel like he wanted to take control of everything, and that's where Pirate lost a lot of games. Things were not moving according, and then they decided, you know what, this is what we need to do. So with that being said, I understand when he says Chiefs celebrated a point. Well, you look at us this way, when we got to the stadium, the players, when I saw the lineup, because in Tim got one lineup, I was like, okay, definitely this means that we are here to play mostly control. Even though it was not, that way, we did not keep the ball at much, but we saw how Orlando Pirates, we were being able to pocket Mfukeng was being pocketed by Ndlovu. He couldn't do a lot much, like he was not having space to breathe. So that is something that people need to understand. Win. We just wanted a draw. So us scoring first by Pulemodi, which obviously congratulations and big ups to him. I thought, okay, this is nice because, we just came for a win. Remember, we did not have creativity in the middle of the park. You look at the shots. You are born, okay, Kaizer just only had one shot on target and then Sakura. The rest, it was just, I think we had about 7 shots, but the rest, they were just shots in but other than that, as I've said, I feel like we just wanted a point. The only thing that disappointed me, because I saw Sundowns played a draw, a 0-0 draw. That was very disappointing for me. I was not happy at all, because what do you mean, Tina? We play a draw, we reduce points for Orlando Pirates, and then you guys play a draw. Sundowns was supposed to take the lead yesterday, but unfortunately they decided to settle for a draw, a 0-0 draw. But I understand Richards Bay is a difficult team. It's not an easy team to beat. Ask Pirates, ask us, we know. So yeah, it's going to be a long one, but with the next game for us, because Sotala and the Sundowns 6 May, I believe, I'm hoping a draw. I'm hoping again we can play another draw, but with what I'm seeing, it looks like Kaizer just will go for the kill on that game. We might even win against Sundowns compared to Pirates. We should have won the game, but then certain things happen. And other than that, I'm happy with the performance of Brendan Peterson. Big ups to the guy. He's done exceptional well, guys. I did not want to talk a lot more about the game, but it's fine. So tomorrow we'll be talking about Mabasa. Brendan Peterson, Xeni, big ups to him, but there's certain other things that we should be talking about. So now let us look at the coach and also Victor Hlungwani.
Yeah, thank you. On that note, we'll wait for
no comment.
Yeah, we'll wait for Safa in terms of VAR. Let's go to the actual matters. Let's go to Apoli's goal. Someone says, if you are not sure, give benefit to the attacking team if there's uncertainty. So was Zakele unsure? He was sure, my friend. He raised his flag, so he was sure. So when
because it says under FIFA law, this is from Undima Masoga.
Yes.
Under FIFA laws of the game, law 11, offside.
Yes.
An attacker is penalized only if they are clearly in an offside position and involved in active play. If the situation is too close to call, the guidance to assistant referee is keep the flag down, allow play to continue.
That's it. So in this case, Zakhele was sure. That's why he raised his flag. Remember, we're talking of a World Cup referee here. And then who saw a police head according to what he saw, because we can see a police head. The problem is with the head of a police. If a police head is in front, which the angle that we got, we'll show you on Soccer Zone what we're talking about so that you clearly understand that we can see the head, but we have to leave it to the infield referee who was close by, who was sure, and he raised the flag for offside. So let's take this one to Soccer Zone Ma'am. We had a question about the elbow on Mufokeng. I did not see this one. I don't want to comment. What I saw is Maswanganye. So in terms of the elbow, we need to check, because I watched the match. We need to check if the elbow is going, it's careless, reckless, or excessive force. If it's careless, then free kick, no card. I'm having a look at it. It's not an elbow that is, except when a player jump, that is the position of the jumping player. So there's no offense committed on that one. Play continues. I saw it. That's why I did not even have it on my notes, because there's nothing. But the one that this one, Yaka, is it what, Ndlovu as well? It's two. So the second one, Yaka Ndlovu, yes, there's a case there.
When he runs
into an opponent. But the first one, he was jumping. So when you jump, that's the position of the hand. There's another one, Yaka, number 5, captain, Pirates captain. CBC as well. Yeah, the referee blew for a foul, and then, but what the referee did there, he tried and managed the game to the best of his ability without, as players responded, because when he talked to them, you could see players were responding to the talking. Let's go to studies and
how were you done with the derby?
No. I have them in a line.
Oh, so, okay.
Yeah.
Finish the derby first.
The derby first. Okay, let me go. Which one? It's okay. Sibilibili goal. Someone asked as to whether Mahopa was in an offside position. Yes, we can tell you Mahopa was in an offside position. But the law says it is not an offense to be in an offside position. The assistant referee will wait and see if Mahopa will play the ball or will interfere with an opponent by preventing an opponent from playing the ball or challenging an opponent from playing the ball or in line of vision. So he was not in line of vision. He did not play the ball. He did not interfere with play or an opponent. When Sibelebele scored the ball, he moved away from the ball. So correct this in by the assistant referee, because he did not break any law. So he swilo in that goal. Sibelebele. Right. Is there anything else on the derby as well that we can clarify? Okay, stamping. Mabu, yes, I saw this one. Mabu was stamping on Mufokeng. Yes, he stamped on him. The question we ask is, was it careless, reckless, or excessive force? When we classify it, it goes to reckless, of which a yellow card should have come out for a reckless challenge, not red card, because
for
there was
stomping
no
on a player that's
force
on the floor.
No, it was not, with excessive force. Let me put it that way. In terms of severity, we have to scale it. Was it careless, reckless, or excessive force? So there was no excessive force that we can confirm, but it was reckless. So when it's reckless, is that the force is now in the middle. So hence yellow card will have sufficed in that situation, because in the first place he wants to get the ball. It is not his ball. So he created the mass confrontation in that situation. Glove on Maswanganye, I think we touched it. Let's go now to the Sundowns one.